So this article is from Quora. Somebody asked, why would an American want to retire in a developing country? And this person, Michael Murphy, gives an answer. Looks like from 5 years ago. Right? Living in Southeast Asia. What's this? 5Y. All right. Originally answered. Consider this. I retired 5 years ago at age 64. My monthly Social Security benefit is just a hit over $2,000. In the U.S., that would afford me perhaps a one-bedroom apartment in a not-so-nice part of town. Well, sure couldn't be in New York City, right, for that kind of money. I would be driving a 10-year-old Beta on my way to my part-time job saying, you want fries with that? I'll be clipping coupons and buying from the dollar menu. Any visit to the doctor will cost me an arm and a leg. Right? Even with Medicare. I chose to retire to Thailand. Here, on that same $2,000 a month, I live in a lovely two-bedroom, two-bath townhouse, a 5-minute drive from the beach in a small resort town 3 hours south of Bangkok. I don't have to work at anything other than what I want to do. I go out to dinner with my wife frequently. Here in America, you probably won't even have a wife, right? At age 64, $2,000 a month. Where's the wife? Probably not. We have a large circle of international friends with whom we socialize regularly, including English, Irish, Welsh, Scots, Canadians, Americans, Australian, Dutch, French, Thai, Norwegians, and others. A year ago, I had a medical procedure that in the U.S. would have cost me about $5,000 to $15,000, depending on where I had it done. The same procedure cost me about $800, including the cardiac surgeon, the anesthesiologist, the surgical theater, and a private room for my overnight stay. I miss very, very few of the comforts of the U.S. I have two large Western-style malls, a 20-minute drive from my house, including first-run English language movies that I pay about $4 to see. I can eat at McD's, Burger King, KFC, Sizzler, or any of a number of other American franchises. I have very good French, Italian, and Mexican restaurants 5 minutes away, and their prices are considerably less than what I'll pay stateside. I can travel very cheaply anywhere in Southeast Asia, staying in very nice hotels for a fraction of what it would cost me in America. For what I would pay for one night in a Motel 6 close to any American city, I can get a lovely room at a beach resort for 3 nights. I eat fabulous food, often bought from street vendors, and a meal costing me $1. Yeah, in Thailand, especially in Bangkok, they do have some good food from street vendors, it's true. And trust me, the Thai food you have in the U.S. is not Thai food. It's a vague imitation of Thai food, scaled way down for American palates. My cell phone bill is less than $10 a month, including internet service. My electric bill runs between $30 in the cool season to $85 in the hot season. My monthly water bill is around $2 to $2.50. I do all of this and I'm still able to save money. So the question is not why someone will want to retire to an emerging third world country. It's why would they not? Don't get me wrong, there are plenty of downsides to living here, such as the fact that Thailand has the worst, put it here in big bold letters, worst drivers in the world. Not an exaggeration. Thailand has the highest traffic mortality rate in the world. The language is extremely difficult to learn. Well, I disagree with him on that. I don't think it's difficult. I think English is much more difficult with all the different tenses we have, like the imperfect tenses, the future tenses, like the past participle, the present tense, the simple past tense, the future tenses, the conditional tenses. Languages like Thai language, they don't have that, right? Like words like in English, for example, if we say like something is big, and but this one is bigger and this one is biggest. This person is bad, this person is worse, and this person is worst, right? You see the gradations. Or this is bright, this is brighter, this is brightest. Or this is cool, this is cooler, this is coolest. Hot, hotter, hottest. Whereas in Thai language, you use the term like mak mak. You put mak mak in front of the word, and you get the modification, or you modify the word. So when it comes to that, like the tenses or the way you describe things in Thai language, it's much easier than English. Now, he's going to make a point here. He said that it's a tonal language, which is true. So you have to get the inflections perfect, or they won't have a clue what you're saying. Well, you don't really have to get it perfect. It's just that depending on the tone you use, the way you pronounce the word, and you say the word, it can come out to mean something totally different. That's what that is. But for the average Thai person, if you say a word, of course, they're not going to hold it against you. They'll be pleased that you even attempt to say it. So you don't really have to get it perfect. But what he's saying is that by varying the tone, you can end up with a completely different word. That's what that comes out of me. So it's a tonal language. So you have to get the inflections perfect, or they won't have a clue what you're saying. Not really true. It's just that depending on the tone you use, you come up with a different word, totally different. That's what that comes down to. Although you can live here and never learn a word of the language, which I wouldn't subscribe to, as English is widely spoken. If punctuality is a thing with you, you'll be miserable here. That's like in the Philippines. In the Philippines, it's Filipino time. You quickly get used to Thai time, meaning that appointment times seldom hold up. Yes, there are negatives, but the positives so vastly outweigh the negatives that living here is for me an absolute delight. Well, I met Thai people in Thailand, and they tend to be punctual, or either they got lost, or were on one end of, I don't know, like the metro station or the BTS station. Whereas in the Philippines, I've had people show up very, very late, and that's what you call Filipino time.